So you're not as good as you think you are. Um, I know you feel like you're pretty good and you're doing pretty well, but you're probably not as good as you think you are. Like you probably think you're a 10 and you're probably really at a 7 or 8. And it's not a bad thing at all. You feel me? It's just what it is. But here's another thing too. More than likely, the people around you don't even think that you're a 7 or 8. They probably think like you're like a 5 or a 6. And so what you have to do is be very real with yourself. And, I'm in that space in my life right now to where I feel like I'm this level of trainer and businessman, right? And this is kind of a weird game to play because part of you shouldn't be looking for acceptance for people, and I get that, cool. But there's a certain place of outward respect that you should command that I don't feel like I'm getting right now. And I don't want to sound arrogant or like, people owe me or entitlement. I don't feel any sense of entitlement, but it's just kind of where I feel right now. I'm not at the level of respect that I should be getting when it comes to certain things. But I'm not getting that respect because I haven't earned it. I haven't shown and proved that I'm this caliber of a trainer and a businessman yet, which is cool. You feel me? It's nothing to it, but to go work hard and just prove that I am. And I remember training a guy, and he will always feel like, man, I'm good, man. I ain't got to prove nothing. I ain't got to show nothing, nobody that I can do this. But you kind of do have to prove and show it because that's the sport that we play. It's not just it's what have you done for me lately type of game. It's really what the game you play when you're an athlete. So you're not afforded the opportunity to stop playing and just say I'm the greatest of all time. There's a certain criteria and certain amount of resume that you have to show and prove that you're in this conversation for a reason. And so uh you don't get to just say I'm gonna still do what I want to do, but put me in this conversation. You're not allowed to have that. You have to keep putting the work and prove it. So it's great that you believe in yourself. You should believe in yourself. But then the next step is to get other people to believe in you too. It's very important because when you get other people to champion you and put on for you, it gets even more people outside of that to champion and go in for you too. And so that's kind of where I'm at in my life right now. Like I'm not as good as I thought I was. I was in a situation like a week ago where I felt like I should have got a little more respect than what I got. And I wasn't mad at that. I was just like, interesting. I'm not there. All right, cool. So I couldn't wait. I was excited to be there, but I could part of me was like, I can't wait to get back home and start really re-strategizing, rethinking, and just go harder. How can I figure this out to go to my next level? And, you know, that's not a bad place. Once again, I'm not feeling entitled. I'm not feeling like envious of nobody else. It's just like I should be at a next level yet. So I'm looking in the mirror and looking at what I've done up to this point to not be there yet. So that's what I'm doing now. You have to do that for yourself. You can't sit here and say you should deserve to be a starter when you look at your work ethic. You shouldn't you don't deserve to be on a team with how hard you've been working. You don't deserve to be the best player on a team when you're not doing best player things. Like, what are you talking about? Stop. You're lying to yourself at this point. So be real with yourself and look at the work that you've been putting in. Like, what have you done to prove you deserve that step that you're looking for? What have I done to prove to deserve that level of respect that I'm looking for? And it's nothing. I haven't done that yet. So now I'm putting in work to be like, you cannot look at me that way anymore. You see me as a 5 or a 6, but now I'm demanding that you put me in this conversation, put me at this table by the work I'm putting in. And so, when you get really committed to it and you really lock in for yourself, and now you start to have some social proof and really be able to put your cards on the table, like, this is what I offer now. Now you're able to start having a conversation of like, uh, I've proven that I've done this. LeBron said after I won that championship, I've proven to be the GOAT. And he's been in the conversation. He's in that debate. And then look at his resume, what he's done. He's in that conversation for sure. So what have you done for your resume to prove to other people, not just yourself, that you should be in this conversation? That's all I'm saying. So you can't sit here and say I'm the GOAT, I'm the greatest, but your resume is not backing it up. So you have to have some social proof. some real life stuff to be like, I deserve to be in this conversation, and not just what you think and what you feel. That's it. Peace.